Hey y'all, what's up, and welcome back to yet another amazing video by me, your girl, SequoyahMatoaka. In this video, I am doing what I want, what I got type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, she brought in a picture and she wanted me to recreate it, and I did recreate it, but I added my own little twist on there because I couldn't do exactly what she wanted. But that's what we're doing in this video. But as you can see, her nails, her fingers itself are a little crooked. So when you applying the nails to fingers that are crooked, you have to make sure that you follow the bone, like I'm showing you just now. Follow the bone and not follow the nail, so that the nails won't be crooked. But yeah, we'll be talking up in the video. Make sure to like, subscribe. Also make sure to check out my website. You see it down below, and follow me on all my social medias. You see that down below as well. Listen to listen to my music in the background. So dope. Yeah, you can go ahead and brush your little freestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I know what some of y'all probably saying, well, if she has stiletto, why would you cut it and make more stiletto? Because the length. So I had to cut it down for the length, and then I'm going back in and I'm cutting it for stiletto. And just remember, when you're cutting it for stiletto, cut it exactly like a stiletto shape. It'll make it a whole lot easier. I did that. It wasn't exactly, but it was close to the stiletto shape. And you want to do that because when you go back in to refile it, you don't want to have to just be filing. So remember, whenever you're cutting the nail to the desired shape, make sure you cut it exactly. That way you can just do a little bit of file and then just go straight into your application. And for me, flipping the nail over this way so that I can see it from this angle, this direction, is better for me, especially when I'm doing a stiletto nail. Because you know, sometimes you can overfile one side and then now you got some dang on lopsided stiletto. So for me, I like to flip it over this side or this way, and then I like to file for my stiletto so that I can make sure that it's even on both sides, and that stiletto is a stiletto pumps in the club. Remember that song? So of course you want to prime and let it dry, and then I always go in with my clear coat of acrylic. And of course, these acrylic that I'm using, y'all, they were all made by me. These particular colors may not be available like in my collection when I launch it, but they will be available for you to purchase soon. But yeah, these colors that I'm using, as well as this clear, is all for me. It's all from my SequoyahMatoaka acrylic collection. And I know a lot of y'all may not know, but soon and very soon, y'all, I will be in my own suite. I will be at Solar Salons here in Augusta. Y'all, I had my suite for so long with the State Board of Cosmetology. Y'all, they playing around with me paperwork, y'all. But hopefully before July is over, or hopefully before August begins, I will be in my new location. And I'm super excited for that. Yeah, you see, I'm showing y'all these colors. All of these colors were made by me. They will be available soon. Sometimes, y'all, I just be randomly making colors. So, yeah. But everything that I make will soon be available. And with that, like I said, you can always check out my website down below. I have a lot of things on there that nail techs can use. And I have a lot of things on there for people who just want to, you know, clients. I have things on there for you too. So, yeah, check it out. And as you can see, y'all saw that? We don't waste acrylic around here. If you can save it, save it. this set that I'm doing, y'all, not this ombre finger that I'm doing, but the entire set, which is like the French kind of set. This set I barely really do, y'all. But I liked it. It was very fun, like, and I really liked this set after I was done. So it made me realize, you know what? Let me start doing a little bit more of this set because I really liked it. Like, it was a struggle, yes, but you know, doing the set and then going back through and watching the video, I saw some things on how I can do things a little bit better. So that was good as well. And then for new beginners, just a little tip for you guys, for you new beginners. When you first starting out, don't stress over the time. Don't be like, oh, I'm moving too slow or whatever. Remember, it's going to take you some time to do nails. It may take you 2 hours, it may take you 3 hours, it may take you 3.5 hours. Something that I did in the beginning when I first started doing nails is I used to not record myself, I lied. I used to time myself. Every time I would do a set, I would time myself, and I would always try to beat that time. And then I would always look at ways or things that I can do to try to eliminate, like pushing back the cuticles. I don't push back the cuticles because they have a tool that I can use for that. So just look at different ways, or just look at different things that you can do that you can eliminate, and always just make sure that, you know, in the beginning that you just that you time yourself. You know what I'm saying? Time yourself, that way you can beat that time. Look at other people, look at how they're doing things, maybe something that you're doing you can eliminate. So make sure that you're always watching somebody, you're always learning. That's a tip that I want to tell you, new beginners. And don't stress out. Don't be frustrated. Make sure you have patience. Make sure you are determined, and make sure you are self-motivated. Because if you are not self-motivated, you ain't gonna go nowhere. You have to have the motivation for yourself to be like, I want to get it, and I want to get it. So make sure you are self-motivated and have patience. Doing nails is not going to come overnight. It's not. I've been doing nails really since 2019, honestly. So doing nails is not going to come overnight. Just have patience, be determined, and have self-motivation. And remember, when you're picking up acrylic, make sure that you are picking up beads. Do not just be picking up acrylic just to pick up acrylic. Make sure that when you're picking up an acrylic that you're actually picking up a bead, whether it's a small bead, a medium bead, or a large bead. Picking up beads and picking up the right amount of beads and working that acrylic and pat in it is going to help you tremendously. I can't stress that enough. Also, I'm not sure if I have new beginners watching, or if I have vets watching, or whoever's watching. I'm really geared toward new beginners, because I feel like new beginners need people that can help them. New beginners need mentors. Old people, they get stuck in their ways and they don't want no help. So I'm really not talking to you, but I'm talking to new beginners. If you are a new beginner and you're saying, okay, I want to get to the point where I want to start practicing nails, and I want to start practicing nails on somebody, make sure that you don't be like, okay, I want to start practicing nails and the nails will be for free. No, don't say that. Don't ever say, I'm going to start practicing nails and the nails going to be for free. No. Or don't say, I want to start practicing nails and tips is appreciated. Don't say that either, because if someone tips you $2 and you're going to get mad, because you're going to feel like, well, y'all could at least tip me $20. But you have to understand, a tip is a tip. So what I always recommend is that you say, hey, I want to start practicing nails, and my fee is going to be a starting off fee of $25. That's going to cover you for your products, and that's going to cover you for some time, because at the end of the day, you're still practicing. So make sure that when you get to that point, when you're ready to start practicing on people other than you're practicing, or other than yourself, make sure you be like, hey, I want to start practicing, but this is going to be my fee. Never say I'm going to do a set for free, and never say, or I'm going to do a set for tips, because remember, tips can be anything. A tip can be 50 cents. And also remember, once you start something, it's going to be very hard to break it. So do not get in the habit of doing free sets, because that person that is now always coming to get a free set is never going to want to pay you. So keep that in mind too once you get to that point where, hey, I want to start practicing on people. Make sure that you always give them a number. Make sure that you always give them a number. Also, yeah, y'all. Once I start recording these videos and once I start adding it, y'all, I just be wanting to talk. So, if you're watching this video, do you have any questions? Is there a video that you would like for me to record? Are you a new beginner? Do you do nails? Do you just like watching nails? Like, these are like stuff that I want to know, like the people that's watching me, like what's going on with y'all, like what y'all have going on, like where are you from, what state are you in, what state are you watching me from, how did you find my video, like things like that I want to know, because that's going to, I just want to know. But yeah, anytime you do this kind of set, which is like the French set, you want to always make sure that it's thick for one, and then you want to go back in with your hand file, which is my hand file. As you can see, my logo is on there, and this is a 100 grit nail file. But you want to make sure that you go back in with your hand file to just crisp up that that smile line. See, go me. Yeah, you just want to make sure that you crisp up that smile line so that your set can be flawless. Also, new beginners, another advice that I would give to you would be to go to school. Once you have made up in your mind that doing nails is something that I really want to do, then go to school. In the beginning, I wasn't licensed because sometimes, being licensed, going to school, for one, it's expensive. For two, sometimes you got work, you got kids, it's a lot. So what I would just recommend, I recommend anybody, if you can go to school and you're passionate about this and you for sure this is something that you really want to do, go to school, get that license, because you need that license, you need that piece of paper. Yeah, you may not learn as much from school, depending on what school you go to. I went to cosmetology school because I'm a master cosmetologist, so I know how to do hair, nails, skin, makeup, all that. I can do all that. I mean, say I know how now, but I can do all of that. And that's the reason why I went to school, to be a master cosmetologist, yet they did not teach me much. I am self-taught. I learned how to do nails on YouTube. I learned how to do nails watching Natalie Kimona. At the time when I was learning how to do nails, she was a big YouTuber. She was someone that was very big on helping us learn how to do nails, and I did it. So I don't bash nobody. If YouTube is the way that you want to do it, to learn how to perfect your craft, then do that. You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely fine. But just make sure that you go to school. Make sure that you get that piece of paper. Make sure that you remain different. Make sure that you remain humble. Make sure that you're not following another nail tech. Like, don't get into this nail tech world and be like, well, I want to do nails like her, and I want to do nails like her, or I want to do nails like him. Don't do that. Get in this nail tech world. Get in your lane. Find your lane. Stay in your lane. Be different. Stand out. Do your thing. That's what I want to say. And also, did I say that these acrylics are from mine? I made all of these colors, and my acrylic line will be launching very soon. So make sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at SequoyahMatoaka so you can know everything that's going on with me. Y'all see my napkin? Do y'all see how my napkin is not full of acrylic and is not full of monomer? Speaking of, this is my very own monomer. But y'all see how my my napkin is not soaking wet, it's not full of acrylic. You need to make sure that that's you too. You don't want all of your products on your napkin. You want the products on your nails. So beginner nail techs, make sure that you are very seriously paying attention to your liquid to powder ratio. If you have to take some acrylic off of your nails, make sure, or if you can, save it, put it right back on that nail and reuse it. Because we want the products to be on our client's nail and not on the napkin, because at the end of the day, these products are very expensive, especially if you are getting quality products like the one that I have. You want to make sure that their products are being used and not going to waste. So make sure that you are doing the same thing as well. Make sure that you're keeping your products on your nails. Make sure that you are picking up beads. Make sure that you are draining the liquid out of your brush and still inside of the monomer if you can. And also, beginner nail techs, make sure that you are taking your time when you are applying your acrylic and when you're doing nails. Like I said before, it's not a rush. What are you rushing for? Explain to your clients, hey, I'm beginning, I'm new at this. It may take me a little longer to do your set, but do not rush. If you tell them up front that, hey, it may take me up to 2 hours, up to 2.5 hours, or however long it takes you, let them know up front that this is how long it's going to take me, so that they can be mentally prepared, so that you wouldn't have to rush. Because when you start rushing, you start forgetting stuff. And I say that because yesterday I was rushing. I had a client who came. She dropped her daughter off. Her daughter came in. She sat in the car. And when she sat in the car, I was like, where your mama at? And she was like, in the car. And then I started rushing, y'all. And I started rushing, and I forgot to apply the dang on tips. I forgot to do a whole lot of stuff. So when you're doing nails, make sure that you're not rushing. Just make sure that you're taking your time and have the patience. this brush that I'm using right now is a number 16. I do have my very own brushes available. Right now I only have a number 12 because again, I'm more so geared towards new beginners. You know, I also sell kits as well. So I do have nail Kolonsky brushes, not pinch. You don't have to pinch it because the brushes will automatically get flat. But I do have my very own brushes that will be available for purchase soon, a size 12. But this one that I'm using now is a size 16. Make sure that you hold your file straight. Also make sure, like I just did, make sure that your client's hand is straight, because if not, when you file, it's going to be slanted. So make sure that the file is straight. Make sure that you're supporting the nail like I am. Sorry y'all, I'm out of view, but you know, you'll be able to see it. So just make sure that you are supporting your client's nail and that you're holding that file straight up against that nail. And then also make sure that you flip the hand around, which you will see me do too. And sorry y'all, I'm out of view. Don't be talking trash either, because it's not my fault. So do you see how I am holding the nail? So make sure that you're doing that also. Make sure that you're supporting your client's finger when you're filing. Make sure that your file is straight. Also make sure that you're using your file in different angles, not only on the side walls. Make sure that you're filing up on top of the nail, under the nail, and all different angles. But the main thing is just to make sure that you're supporting your client's nail, because sometimes it does hurt. And then, that index finger, that middle finger, and that ring finger is supposed to be the same length. You will see me filing that ring finger, this finger, where the stiletto point is. You will see me filing that down because it was a little longer than the rest. So that's why you want to flip the hand and look at the hand from different angles, because you can see. You don't want your clients measuring it saying, girl, fix this. You want to fix it for them. So make sure that you always have that index, middle, and that ring finger the same length. You see what I mean? Well, you probably will see in a minute once I adjust the camera, bring her nails down just a little bit. You will see that this finger is way longer. See that it's still a little way longer. So I'm just going to just sit here and just file. I could have just used the e-file, which is the drill, and I could have just filed it down just a little bit more, but I didn't feel like doing that. So I just sat here and I just file. Besides, we was talking. So yeah, just make sure that you holding the file straight. Make sure that you're supporting your client's nail, and always wear gloves, y'all. Make sure that you are wearing some type of gloves to support yourself, and to support yourself, just to make sure that nothing happens. So right here, Excuse my Teddy Bella in the background, but right here I am doing a unicorn nail. I am using the IBD gel, soft gel, to get that look. You'll see how that is, and then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to apply some chrome, which is going to give it the little shimmery, shiny look. You know what I'm saying? But yep, this is the end of the video, so I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. You can also share this video because you may not know this video may be a blessing to somebody else. So again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support. Yeah, and I hope you just have a blessed day.